It's our second day aboard the Margaritaville At Sea Islander. It's a sea day, so we explore the ship's spaces, I take a visit to the spa and talk about my experience, and we try some far side of the world sushi, to name a few things. Come along with us as we share our day with you. The midship elevators were a fun touch with the glass walls, so you could peek through to the atrium and decor as you went up or down floors. Margaritaville really nailed the theming of this ship. There were so many small details and things to be noticed. They captured the island vibes perfectly, and I sometimes forgot we were on a ship instead of at a resort. We've stayed at a few Margaritaville properties and always love the theming. The giant flip-flop is always a great focal point for photos, and it's a fun way to track the different resorts or ships we've visited. I had an appointment for a pedicure at the spa, so I made my way there while Cody continued to explore. It felt very small, and I thought it was interesting that you walk in and check in right in the same room where nail and hair services are being performed. If you're doing facials or massages, then you go to private rooms in a quieter area, which is good. The pedicure chairs are facing away from the windows, and I feel like that's a missed opportunity. I've had pedicures before on Virgin Voyages, and I personally love how the chairs face the windows so you can enjoy the ocean views while you relax. This was a sea day, and the blinds weren't even opened, which was a shame. My chair faced the main door, and I felt a little on display as everyone walked in and waited for their services. While I was getting my pedicure, Cody made his way to the Coral Reef Lounge to check the area out in the daytime. We spent the previous evening in the area, but it was hard to appreciate everything with the dark atmospheric lighting. It ended up being our favorite venue space. The bar there is convenient to grab drinks for the events, but you would sometimes have to wait a while. We found it was faster to quickly head upstairs to the bar up there to grab a drink and come back down. The seating is really comfortable, and I like how each seat has a little table to set down drinks, phones, or whatever else you may have. The colors in here are fantastic. I'm not sure how much of this venue was updated with the refurbishment, but we really liked the vibe. Once I was finished with my pedicure and Cody was done checking out the ship, we decided to grab some breakfast burritos at the Mexican Cutie Cantina. There were a variety of meats and fillings to choose from, and you could pick a tortilla for a burrito or bread for a sandwich. We both had a burrito filled with egg, breakfast sausage, green salsa, pico de gallo, and cheddar cheese. It was the perfect amount of food for breakfast and kept us nice and full. I enjoyed the breakfast burrito more than the offerings on the buffet and would recommend you give it a try. After breakfast, we went to trivia hosted by Zee-Jay, the cruise director. This was trivia with a twist because you'd answer the question, and if you had a correct answer, then your slip of paper would go in for a drawing at the end. If you had a funny answer that made everyone laugh, then you could even get into the drawing that way too. This was a fun way to participate and have fun without feeling pressured to know all of the questions. At the end, a winner was picked from drawing out a piece of paper. The more answers you had correct, the better your odds, but it was a fun way to give everyone a chance. It felt less competitive and more lighthearted. We loved the cakes so much on the first day that we had to come back to the buffet and see what the new offerings were for our second day. I'm not sure what the flavors of these cakes were, but again, they were both delicious. Margaritaville at Sea really knows how to make great cake. We overheard several other cruisers rave about them, and they never lasted long each day. After all that sugar, we thought some food was a good idea. We got a plate to share and grabbed some orange pork, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and veggies. The green bean salad was really good. I was expecting orange chicken, so the fact it was pork threw me off a little bit. We really liked the mashed potatoes. They tasted homemade and not instant, and I would get those again. The Tiki bar outside in the adult-only area is right off the buffet, so we decided to go out there and check it out. There's adult food venues in this area too, but they weren't opened yet for the day. Island Eats and Tiki Grill are specialty dining options and do cost extra money. We love a good tiki theme, but the bar was very busy this day, so we decided to go back inside and check out some merchandise in the shops. I love a good Margaritaville themed shirt, so I had to browse everything in the shop. As a plus-size woman who wears a 2X, I did have a hard time finding anything in my size. I was really tempted to get a Spirit jersey since I love them, but I can hardly wear them in Florida, so I passed. The ship was very cold, and I was hoping to find a zip-up hoodie, but had no luck in anything my size. It was then time for 80s Name That Tune. A snippet of a song would play, and teams would have to name the song and artist. For bonus points, they could go up and sing some of the song to the crowd. Everyone participated, and it was a very lively and fun event. It was held at far side of the world, which is a great space to hold a lot of people. We decided to order some sushi from Far Side of the World for our dinner instead of going to Finn's dining room. We got the soba salad, casino roll, which had panko shrimp, crab, avocado, cucumber, jalapeno cream cheese, and crisp potato, and the Duval Street roll, which had spicy tuna, cucumber, avocado, sweet shrimp, yuzu mayo, and sticky sauce. Each roll was $10 and the soba salad was $5. Everything was really good quality and tasted delicious. It honestly exceeded our expectations and we'd go back again. There was a captain's margarita toast happening at the Flip Flop Atrium, and it was getting really busy as people were gearing up for that event. We decided not to attend the toast because I was tired and I wanted to sit down, so we headed to the Bubbles Up Lounge for a relaxing evening. There was live piano music going on, which was nice to listen to while we sipped our drinks. Bubbles Up had some of my favorite drinks on board, as nothing was overly sweet. It was then time to head to Stars on the Water Theater for the Conky Tonkin at Sea show. It was basically a medley of country songs and performances and was really entertaining. I loved the high energy and knew all of the songs, so it was a fun time. After the show, we went to the pool deck to watch the Stanley Cup game for a bit. It was nice that it was being aired on the large screen. We had a busy day at sea, and it was time to head to bed for the evening. Please subscribe to our channel to get more travel content, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.